Yes, I have arrived. I agree. Yeah, I don't disagree. But at the same time, the wild areas are best. That way Pokemon aren't, in the streets getting hurt or interfering with everyday life and the hustle and bustle of going and comings. It's a touchy issue. Just like in our world. Animals, live amongst us in everyday life, but you're not typically going to see much outside of the way of birds and cats and whatnot in a major city. I don't know if that's what he's talking about. He's mentioned this several times, and I don't know if that's what he means. I don't know if he's against the wild zones or not. I don't know if that's what he means. Strength isn't everything, my guy. Heracross. Meganium. Oh, I came into this not even healed. Why am I not healed? What the hell, man? You know what? That's on me. Well, now I feel stupid. Raichu, you're gonna have to help me out here, Belle. The champ. Third day of training. Oh yeah, how's that going? I saw your post in the Discord and I was like, oh hell yeah. Raichu, no! Hit him with that hurricane. Ooh. Wait, you're still standing? How? Oh, I know that's got to feel good to quit that other place. Fallinks. Oh, Fallinks Mega Evolution. That does look kind of cool. I need to heal before we go down this road. I also need to put my Mega Evolution bracelet back on. Give me a second. Ow. Pulling my beard hair out, trying to get it on there. Does anybody else use their teeth for stuff even though you're not supposed to? Opening packages, stuff like that. I used to chew on straws a lot. I chew on pins. I chew on anything. I'm a chewer. Of course, I've kind of stopped. I've gotten myself to stop just because I've heard people say enough that, oh, it'll ruin your teeth. And I guess it finally sunk into my thick skull. So I have stopped chewing on stuff. I am a chewer. I will sit there and chew. Give me a straw and I will chew it into oblivion. Let's do it, Gyarados. No! You took me down that fast? You son of a bitch. Jesus! What type is this thing? I might be in trouble. I'm in trouble. Fuck this guy. We'll do better this time. Since, you know, we're not coming in half our team fainted. He is doing a lot of damage to me, though. Oh, look at that. Look how much damage he did to Pyroar. Machamp. Don't get me wrong, Machamp is strong, but I have to really win this. It's important. Damn it to hell. Gyarados it is. Gyarados has Hurricane. Even though that took 100 years to pull off. $20 just to deliver. That's not bad. Mega. Oh, don't forget to use your Amazon Prime doohickey while you're here. If and you wouldn't mind, please and thank you. We are almost there. I think I might get paid out once a year here on Twitch. It's not super duper often, but... God damn, he one-shots my... Fuck! What the hell type is that thing? This might have been the most... I think this was the toughest human battle we've done so far. How many smartphones I've broken at this point? Ooh, what's he gonna give me? Ooh, a TM. The electric van. I've only ever been in electric gas hybrids. I've never been in an electric vehicle before. You know, it's funny that they're using the word idiot here. Idiot is one of those words to where I'm never sure if it's too strong or such a nothing burger. When I was in the 6th grade, where I lived, they had them divided up. K through 5 was always in one building, and we had 2 or 3 different schools around the city for different districts. And then we had a middle school that was just the 6th grade. The entire building was just one grade. Then across the street, we had the 7th and 8th grade in one building. Then on the other side of town, we had the high school for 9, 10, 11, 12. When I was in the 6th grade, we had a man, a very, very racist man, who was always getting yelled at by the parents. He had water thrown in his face. He got slapped a few times by some of the moms. I mean, this is a real piece of shit, piece of work guy. And it's rare, but it happens. This was actually a black guy who hated white people with a burning passion. And he was notorious for only putting white kids in detention and like in school suspension and stuff like that. And I remember the librarian was in cahoots with him. The social studies teachers was in cahoots with him. It's almost like the staff was divided along the, black and white racial lines, and they didn't get along either. It was a real clusterfuck of a school. I don't know how it managed to function. But my social studies teacher gave us a project. We were to make a diorama of what I can't remember, like a map of some sort. And I told my mom and dad that I needed supplies. We were going to make a 3D map. We were going to take a piece of cardboard and use clay to model like the landscape and the hills and the mountains and the river and everything. And I remember my mom bought the material and we sat down and we worked on it, and it took 2 or 3 days to build. But unfortunately, unbeknownst to us, the clay and stuff started to harden and set, and it started to break apart. So I took it to school the day it was due, and it was falling apart. And I was like, oh no, this sucks. And when I presented it to the teacher, she's like, you get an F. You put this together last night, overnight. You didn't put any work into this, any effort whatsoever. And I was like, no, I worked on it. My parents helped me. We spent like 2 or 3 days with this. And she's like, no, you didn't. You're lying. So she failed me on that task. And I remember I went upstairs to my locker in between classes to get my books for the next class. And I turned to what was my buddy at the time, and I said, she's an idiot. Well, the librarian heard me, and she acted like I had murdered a toddler. She's like, excuse me, what'd you say? She took me down to the principal's office, and I had to stand there and get scolded by him. He called my mom up there, and then he suspended me for 2 or 3 days. I didn't even call her that to her face. I said it in a private conversation that the librarian was eavesdropping on, because she happened to be standing in her doorway, which was behind my locker. And it's the only time I've ever been in trouble in my entire life in school. Until I want to say 8th grade, but that's a whole other story. Like, the only times I've ever been in trouble in my entire life, kid or adult life, is when there's like corruption in the system, when the authority figure is corrupt beyond corrupt. You know, because I'm practically a choir boy. I don't really ever do anything wrong. What do I do? A rolling stop at the stop sign from time to time? And then when I'm in the middle of nowhere and there's no traffic and it's 2 a.m., sue me. But, I remember that I have that story for the rest of my life because of the way that those adults acted towards children. And even after they closed the school down a handful of years after I attended that school, and they just kind of roped in the 6th graders with the 7th and 8th graders at that point all in one building and stopped having it in its own separate building. I remember his wife ended up divorcing him. He lost his job, and things just kept going downhill. He kept trying to run for various positions in city government, but his own people, like other black people, wasn't having it. They couldn't stand him. Nobody could stand him. This was one of those guys. So as far as I know, he's spent the last 30 years or so since then, or however long it's been. That would have been the 90s, I think. Yeah, just kind of bouncing around from thing to thing and being a real piece of work. And it can be a touchy subject because white people have a notorious track record in this country. So it's kind of rare when you come across it being the shoe on the other foot. I'm sure it happens, but it's not talked about much just because it can be a tricky topic to broach. So, but it is a lived experience that I had, and like I said, this man was always in trouble, always getting fussed at by parents. And it was only ever the white kids that he picked on. And everybody called him out on that. And I don't know. But that's my idiot story. And ever since then, the word idiot has always kind of ringed in my head. Anytime I use it, I'm like, is this, it's not a curse word, but is it okay to use? Is it considered too strong? Now that I've been doing YouTube for going on 9 years, I throw around stuff like cunt all the time. But yeah. Here we go. We're about to get into the money plot. Now, this is somewhat controversial The video I watched the night before I started my adventure with this game said that there's a loan shark story arc in this game, and the game tries to make you pay other people's debt, and the game tries to teach you that loan sharking is okay, that the mega billion-dollar corporation is in the right. Now, given the world in which we live now, and given the way things are shaking down globally with the economy, this didn't hold up well with a lot of people. So it's about time to dig into the Rust Syndicate. I was wondering why this storyline didn't show up earlier in the game. I'm surprised it's tucked this far in. Oh, I don't give a shit. Telling me I need to be careful about answering questions of strangers on the phone. See, this is the controversy with this. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. That's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. If that is true, they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest. We must at least try to talk things out with them. I don't know that you could talk to people like that who like to scam. I've been dreading this. I've been dreading this. Disreputable. The number of wild zones is increased. Oh, where? Ooh, 14. 15. Ooh, Tawny, you're on your own. I got some wild Pokemon to catch. That's more important to me in a Pokemon game than the stupid story stuff. Oh, you auto-healed my team after that fight, but not the one fight before? Okay. Aaron. Bloop. Yeah. Ooh. Bloop. Yeah, I figured as much. You bitch. Light them up. Bloop. I just simply don't understand. Alright, Drillbur. I'm not even here to fight you. I was here for Larion. Ballhole. Oh, you can't fit, can you? Alright, you're getting on my last nerve, Drillbur. Dick. Well, you should have stayed over there and minded your own business. These fucking Pokeballs just aren't working anymore. But we're gonna start just using the Ultra Balls. Onyx! Got ya. Oh, I didn't even... You're the one back here hitting me? Dick? Jeebus. Drillby. You know what? Oh, I caught everything here. All right, let's bail. So I don't want to deal with the alpha at the moment. Yeesh. Wait, that's 14. Where'd you cram 15? Up here in this corner. Okay. We'll go to the Pokemon Center first. Chooby-dooby-dooby-dooby. Idiot. I am an idiot. And it kind of makes me wonder, like, how long before we decide idiot's not okay to say. Because I think words come and go, slang comes and goes. But I think in the last decade, we have made more progress socially than we have maybe in the last century put together. I don't know. People cancel each other now on Twitter, or at least they did before Twitter fell. You know, people are more apt to like hold each other responsible now for the stupid shit they say. And some people do take it to the nth degree, and it can be really annoying. Especially if you get around like a grammar Nazi or somebody who polices everything that somebody says. Some friend groups will have that one person that's like constantly watching over your shoulder and constantly, you know, oh, you said this and this and this, and I'm afraid we don't use that word anymore. Like, if somebody's doing that constantly, it's annoying. But for the most part, just kind of shifting together as a society and getting rid of problematic stuff, it's fine when it's done within reason and properly. I never really used slurs. I mean, in the 90s we did. I want to say like, oh, we didn't know any better, we were just kids, but it's everybody at the time did, you know. Everybody said everything was gay. Instead of saying, oh, that's dumb or that's stupid, it was like, oh, that's gay. And, you know, that's just what you did. The R slur. Some people still don't want to let that one go. And I'll admit, I don't use it now, but oh boy howdy, I used it longer than I should have. And, it's still in my head. I'm not gonna lie. I still think about the word. When I think something is dumb or somebody's being dumb, I still think that word. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So that one was definitely difficult to get out of my vocabulary. And remnants of it still kind of linger to this day. I don't want that to be the case. It's just that word is hard-coded in. But, now what do we have here? Excuse me. People just sitting here on the rooftop by these weird things. Weird vines. Eevee! Come on now, I gotta catch ya. Son of a bitch. Please stay. Thank you. Eevee's the hardest one to come by. Gotcha. Can I camp out with you? Whee! Oh, look at that Goregeist. I think that's that thing's name. Ooh, an alpha beedrill. I want that beedrill. Why are they all right here together in one spot? Oh, they got me. Oh, they got me good. Well, that's a bunch of horse shit. Why are they tightly packed together in one spot? I can't fight 18 Pokemon at once. That's not fair. Hello? I'm sorry. The fuck was that? Move, child. Oh, that's an alpha. That's why it's so large. I don't want to fight all the alphas. Let's just... Oh, Lord. Okay. What am I fighting? Line them up. Well, y'all really want to play, don't you? Ooh. We got Surf. Ooh, and Iron Tail. Yeah. Now might be a good time to use Surf. Well, I say that. And it wouldn't really be that effective. Oh my god, how many... I'm gonna have so many Pumpkaboo to release. What the hell? I wanted the Beedrill. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, this is gonna be a sorting nightmare. Oh. Okay, that's everybody. There. Nope, I was wrong. I don't know if that's where Magikarp goes, so I'm going to leave you there. Like, I don't know if that's where Pancham goes either. Fidgety today. That takes care of Vaporeon and Jolteon, and we'll need to get one more Eevee to do Flareon, or we could just evolve the other Eevee that we have. And that would take care of knocking those out of the decks. I need to get the Mega Stone for Whirlipede, or Scolipede rather. Now my thing is, should I try for the... I do really want that Gourgeist, but I don't want Banette to get involved. Oh shit, he took me out. Okay. Oh goddamn! What's this one swipe business? Jesus. Alright, I don't like how you're wiping out my whole team there, sonny boy. I also don't like how you're wiping me out. Well, it'd help if all these other little fuckers weren't over here. No, 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 no. You did not just go over here and reset your health. Oh. Fuck off. Oh, it's mad. It'd be nice if I could paralyze it. Right. Well, it's paralyzed, which is nice, but it's also mad. Jesus. Yay! Ooh. That was an ordeal. But worth it. Larvitar. I'm gonna assume Larvitar is gonna be one of the daytime Pokemon. I mean, I could be wrong, but it just kind of feels like a daytime Pokemon, you know? We need a bench to sit on, though. Well, it's nearly daybreak. Maybe not. I didn't know there was actually a bench in the park. The more you know. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. They're still just attacking away. I get it. Bingo. I got to slowly and methodically take out all of these other wild Pokemon. So when I go in for my Beedrill, they're not getting involved. Oh snap, we got the Beedrill. Alright, Punkaboo. You walked over here and got involved in something that didn't involve you. Like, at all. Lord. Where would this Larvitar be? Wow, they really aren't taking anything except fire, are they? Well, I'll keep landing on thick. I'll burn every one of you. Now, is there a way to any rooftop here? It doesn't look like it. No. Well, we got Speedful. We got Schoolgeist. Put them in our alphas box. Ooh, I hate to see you. Like this. There's just too many good Pokemon here. Like, I really don't know who I want to use the most. We have grass, 2 waters, electric, fire, and a bug. We do have 2 waters. I'm going to go ahead and switch you out for now. Just because we'll never have your Mega Stone. And if we do, it'll take 100 years. I would like a whole team of Megas. Oh, Lewis isn't going to like this. I'm sorry, blame Game Freak. But who? So many grass alphas. I'm gonna go with Beedrill. If Beedrill doesn't really work out, then we'll switch to something else. Do I have your Mega Stone? I do. Not use, give. Oh yeah, if I want a full team of Megas, then I should probably switch you out, shouldn't I? I don't have any fire Megas at the moment, though. That's the thing. Larvitar. Larvitar. I think that might be the only 2 new wild areas that we've been given. Okay. I've been dreading this. Let's get it over with. How do people have appointments? My God, her eyebrows are so ridiculous. So are his! His haircut's ridiculous. His whole face is ridiculous. I roar. You're not... I had Beedrill out, but okay. Oh, you're weak to all my Pokemon, huh? Yeah, you cartoon. Look at him. Oh my God. Your guard started it, sir. False optimism. You know what? This is gonna be good. I don't know if I have anything strong against a Steelix with Beedrill. Nope. I can use this though, and then switch. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna use all steel types, huh? Skarmory! Ooh, I want Skarmory on my team. I love Skarmory. There's a weird Mega Evolution, but I like the color. Damn it. Interesting. I don't like that I faint before I get that attack out, but okay. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Skarmory's Mega Evolution. That one is very disappointing to me. Uh-oh. Ooh, I like her office. This guy. Top business. He was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help her in return. As thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her $1,000 for this purpose, or $100,000. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Naturally, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that she made a video and posted it ASAP. Guests would flock to your hotel so she could pay us back in full the very next day. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was personal. Yeah, why should we believe you for a second? Nope. Excuse me. That's slavery, sir. You gotta be careful. There's a lot of shitty people in the world that take advantage of everybody. I said no, you stupid idiot. Ooh, we can buy new megastones, huh? Well, don't mind if I do. Gotta remember where it is. There it is. Why can't I fly there? That seems like an oversight. Ooh, the dusk balls that I lost. Thank you. Like a camera up. Well, I gotta have a camera up first. Wait. It's not the stone emporium that I meant to come to. Size or yeah, I don't need any of these right now. Not that I could afford them anyway. It was that building. That building right there. That's the building I want. What mega stones they have. You don't have what I need. It's very Let's do this meeting. We have a lot of meetings. Where the hell have you been? ought to be rules and laws against that. Hiding stuff in small print. Creating contracts that are so confusing only lawyers can understand them. Oh wow. Barbacol. Or is it barbaracle? Barbaracle? I don't know. Ampharos. There's a lot on my plate. And I think we'll handle that in the next episode. See you, folks.